Hey there, everybody. High Vibe Oracle here with a new reading for you guys. What's going on? How's it going? I hope you are doing well. If you're new, welcome in. If you are returning, hey, it's good to see you again. These are general readings, so not everything will resonate. If it doesn't, go ahead and leave it for someone who does resonate with. If you do enjoy this reading, find something that does speak to you, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're interested in a personal reading with myself, that information is in the description box below. Thank you. One or two. One. Okay. And if you are interested in any of my bracelets, I'm wearing a couple right now. My Etsy link is also in the description box below. Those are handmade by me, cleansed and charged before they get to you. But let's go ahead and get started with just the general energy for us. Ooh, don't get caught on fire, please. Dragonfly spirit change and unicorn purity. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody is going through some stuff, some good stuff actually. It feels like it's kind of a long time coming. It feels like with this purity card and this change, I feel like we are kind of becoming a bit more candid with people and with ourselves. A little bit more, like, I know it says purity and everything like that, but I also feel it's just like purity as in like pure self, as in authenticity is the word that's coming to mind right now. Kind of shedding some old habits, bringing up some new ones, doing things that like make us feel good instead of doing things that doesn't make us feel good but like helps other people, and so like we're kind of okay with it, like down with that. It's about taking care of ourselves right now. Glass box, all eyes are on you. There will be some attention on that. There will be some scrutiny. I feel like you are going to start making some uncomfortable situations with people who aren't ready for you to make these changes. And we've got so many. Are we taking all of these? Yeah, we are. Oh, holy crap. Okay, well, we'll just move this down some. And also have ancient ruins. Build a castle from the ruins. Coldlands. Learn how to keep yourself warm. But we also have Dream Meadow. I'm going to put these right here. Dream Meadow. Create the world you want to live in. And Afterlife. Where are we going now? So it really is telling us right now that it is going to cause some friction. We are going to lose people. Like, I'm not hearing places, I'm hearing we're losing people, we're losing relationships, we're losing things that feel uncomfortable now, but in the long run is going to actually do us a world of good. And I mean, we've got change and transition and transformation. We've got all of this happening like right now. With the Dragonfly Spirit and the Afterlife card, like it's just double confirmation that like it's only the beginning of the change, and the first parts of change are always the most painful. So let's go ahead, let's get some tarot cards on this. Wow, that one flew straight out. Ten of Blades. Okay. Definitely some endings. Six of Pentacles. But we are gaining some quality. We're finally kind of balancing our life here. We're leaving behind people who are just taking and not giving. And we are starting to have people who truly have our backs. Four of Blades. Okay. I feel like we're being told that this change is going to take a lot of you out of you as well. So it's going to be very important to make that rest, not just because the change is, not just because it's exhausting, not just because it's exhausting, but because this is something that has been long overdue. You have been needing this rest for some time. The Lover's card. Let's get me some more because I don't really have. He might actually be losing a significant other because of this. So if you are dating somebody who just has not been putting in the time, you are making room for somebody who actually will put in the time. Okay. Star card is giving us healing vibes. It's giving us what have you wished for. Ooh, yeah. You're being told to make this change or else this change is going to be made for you with the Tower card here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I feel like you kind of already know what's happening. You kind of already know what's going on. And for whatever reason, you're letting this sense of guilt get in the way of doing what you need to do. Doing what you need to do for yourself because you're so unused to doing that. You're very used to doing things for others. So doing something for yourself is like, oh no, I don't want to be selfish. But I'm being told it's okay to be a little selfish. It's okay to put yourself first in some of these situations because no one else is going to do it. No one else is going to do it. You're going to be put into a situation if you do not like make these changes, it's going to happen for you. It really is. Do you want to be in control of the situation or not? How in control of the pain and tension do you want to be when this happens? Seven of Cups. You've been doing a lot of dreaming, a lot of daydreaming about how you want things to be. I feel like you've been stuck in that daydream phase and haven't really put much to action. But you're definitely being told that things are worth putting the work in for. There we go. I did see it flip over. And the Hierophant. I feel like you're going to actually have some support from, for some of you, it could be some type of marriage counselor. For another few of you, I'm getting this idea of going to, I don't know if it's a therapist or a spiritual guide, or if you're going to a reader or something just to kind of get some extra advice here. Because there is a lot of work that has to be done. With the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is basically telling me that we can either live in this dream or we can start making progress with ourselves. And I feel like the sooner we make progress with ourselves, the better. So if you are worried about how to go about it, I feel like there are some books maybe, or there's someone who is going to come in your life, some sort of like aha moment where you're like, I need to talk to somebody about this. And you go ahead and contact them. They might be somebody that you know, could be somebody that you don't know. Like there's not a lot, like I get a lot of different faces when I look at the Hierophant because for everyone it is a different, it's a different person. I don't know. It could be your mom. It could be me. Who knows? But let's see what else they want us to know. I mean, what else are we not seeing? What are we not seeing in the background of this? What is hidden from the fam as they're going through this situation? What's hidden? The Queen of Crystals. Yeah, yeah. What's being hidden from you is I don't think you realize how much power you actually have over the situation. The fact here is that you just have not exerted any of that power at all. And I feel like when you do start to kind of like, and I kind of want to say throw your weight around, but you know what I mean? When you start to be a bit more firm about your situation, about what you like and what you don't like, and what you want and what you don't want, you're starting to see just how small everything else seems to be in comparison. And I'm not saying that we're downplaying other people. What I'm saying here is that we're starting to no longer see ourselves as powerless. I feel like you're not even gaining a crown. I feel like what we're doing is we're picking it back up off the ground and we're dusting it off. And once we put it back on and we start walking with this crown on our heads again, that's when things start shifting. That's when things start changing. That's when things start getting uncomfortable for other people. And that's when you start realizing, you know what? That's fine. Be uncomfortable. It's good. If you're not down, if you're not down for it, you know, then what am I going to do? I feel like we're tired of feeling like out in the cold and desolate. We're tired of feeling as if we're giving everything and receiving nothing. And there's supposed to be support for us, and the support just isn't there. So that is why we are moving toward this. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's look at what happens at the end of this, because I want to get some outcome. I want to know what's happening to us, these two. Yep. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. This is a person who is able to take care of themselves. This person who is able to still be nurturing to others while still being nurturing to themselves. Someone who's found a balance and found an abundance of love and of creativity and of resources, whether it is emotional or mental or physical, monetary. You are leagues above what you were. You literally went from destitute to queen. Like you went from destitute to queen, and at the end of that, you might just have to kind of walk on to different things. We were going from the Seven of Cups, which is like discord, which is a lot of thoughts, but being stuck there, to a form of action with the Eight of Cups. We're walking away from these things. They were good for us then, but they no longer serve a purpose for us now. We are heading toward bigger and better things. I'm getting one more card from here. One more card. Spirit, what else did you want to tell people? I said one more card. Not all these. Thank God. I was about to say, please, don't do it. Don't make me. It's the Nine of Blades in the mirror. Okay. So these two are at the bottom, and they need to be added as well. So Knight of Crystals has us taking ideas and rolling forward. So we're being told that it is like once you start, there's no need to slow down. This is going fast, yes, but considering that it's not the Knight of Swords, we're not exactly going like breakneck speed. I know that there is a lot of anxiety in regards to changing things up so that way you are kind of putting yourself first, because like I said, it has this stigmatism of being selfish. And in actuality, there is nothing wrong with taking care of yourself first. There's nothing wrong with putting the mask over your face before you put the mask over others. And I want you to know that at the end of it, like as you're going through this, like there's this clarity. There is this, like there are revelations that are coming very, very soon for you that are telling me that once you start, you're actually going to have the wherewithal to know exactly how to move forward. So that's why the Knight of Crystals is not a rushing, like you're not rushing ahead, you're just moving forward with purpose. You're moving forward with earnesty. And so you're just being told to don't worry about it, because as long as it feels like the right thing to do for you, as long as it feels good, as long as at the end of the day that like that soft guilt might go away and you're like, but you know what, like I did this for me and I'm proud of that, then there's nothing to worry about. Like you are going to actually be quite aware of how you're treating others versus how you're being treated. And once you start seeing and once you start experiencing how you want to be treated, you're not going to go back. You're not going to go back at all. Let me get actually one more card from the forest, the Sacred Forest Oracle deck to close us out. I would get it from the other one, but that one was like, hey, here's like 4 or 5 cards. So we'll just get one more from here. And then we'll close out this reading. These two, then I always say one, and they're like, no, not really. Earth Spirit Stability! What did I just say? What did I just say? Bam! Boom jams. Queen of Pentacles. Earth Spirit Stability. Like, this is going to actually put you in a better spot than you were before. 14 is 5. 5 is a lot of change. So it is definitely like this is what you're changing into. You're changing into someone who is able to stand on their own 2 feet and know what they want and be able to get it. The other one is playfulness with the elves. So you're definitely not losing any of the charm that you innately have. So I feel like this just kind of goes back to the 2 queens. I'm just making a mess out of my spread here. But you are like, this is basically the essence of who you are. This is what you bring yourself back to being. I feel like you've lost yourself for quite some time. And now that you're trying to find yourself again, it is going to be a hard road. It is uncomfortable. That's why they call it growing pains. But you are going to be so much better off at the end once you reach this point. So I hope this found you well. I hope you found something that resonated here in this reading. If it did, like I said before, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If anyone is interested in a personal reading with myself, my links are in the description box below. It should take you directly to my reading services. And then if anyone is interested in any of my bracelets, I make these myself, like I said. They're all on my Etsy, and my Etsy link is in the description box below as well. But that is enough for me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so, so much. You could be anywhere else on the interwebs, but you chose to be here, and that means a lot to me. So until my next reading, take care of yourselves.